I hope you had some fun. I know.
I wish we could do all these in the bloopers.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the very first episode number 1 of Collection Sessions. Today I'm going to be interviewing, showcasing, whatever you'd like to call it, my man, my friend, my colleague, my work colleague, Christian Cortes, one of the admins of GC Sneakheads. Let's do it.
Oh, that's amazing.
You can't do it. Hey! Can he go 3? Can he go 3? Good boy.
Man.
Thank you for doing this. Thank you for being on my channel.
So good.
I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. Basically, man, I just want to know about you and your love for sneakers, why you got into it, you know, what is about the creative side that draws you to shoes, bro?
Oh, I guess with me, sneakers is about the whole, it's just like a good culture, good vibes, good people. There's always a lot of histories behind sneakers. Yeah, just pretty much down for the good vibes and good times with collecting sneakers and just, it's just a passion. I guess it's like a hobby like everyone else.
Yeah, love to pick up a few shoes here and there, getting that Jordan release, getting that, you know, Yeezy release. He's got a little bit. He's got a little bit. What is your most recent pickup?
My most recent? Honestly, I just got these. I just got these for work.
So basically, me and Christian work together at Culture Kings.
But
it's a funny story. I wish I could tell, but what do they call it? The Cortes Ultras.
Yeah. But if we want to talk about like just my recent pickup, these, man.
Tell us about these, bro.
So pretty much my day off, and I've been wanting these for a little bit. And I know like Harold's in Pacific Fair, Gold Coast, they do some high-end sneakers, and I know they stock that brand. I gotta check it out. I was like, oh, they got the hard tops, and I was iffy about it, and I was like, you know what? Then I was like looking at more of the material. Like, I'm not really a Converse man, like I'm more of a Vans boy, but like after picking these up, just looking at the detail, trying them on, man, they comfy. Like, oh, they comfy as hell. Yeah. I don't know, and I just caught my eye. Attention.
That red eyes. Alright, let's talk about Jordan. You've got a couple here. So this one, the Son of Mars, it's a 10.5. Obviously he's a tiny Filipino ninja. Clearly doesn't fit you, but tell me a bit about this.
Oh, it sort of fits me if I just pretend.
You wear 6 socks.
Yeah, this one, it was like, I was at home with my girlfriend, this is like about 3 or 4 years ago, oh, probably 3 years ago, and then, yeah, I just seen these online, I was like, oh, there's a dope, and then, yeah, pretty much got them for me, and then, yeah, no, these are cool, I like these. This is like my first Jordan that started me off. Like, you gotta start from somewhere, but I really appreciate these.
Oh, we got family at the door.
Hang on.
2 seconds, we'll be back. Look, we've got Boost, you know, we've got the Converse, we've got the Jordans, but something that I've seen you're a little bit of a fan of, and now we did a little bit of a photo shoot, is your races. Tell us a bit about your races, bro.
Races, yeah, well, I don't know, I sort of like picked up on these a few, maybe like 2 years ago. I don't know, I was like, I know that people have got races, and I was like, oh, like, I've been hearing about these races, and then I thought like, oh, why not? Like, they look cool, they look straight up. I don't know, they just look like a good shoe.
They're fresh.
And like, I'm gonna show you like, oh, these are the only races I have, but these are the 3 that I love. Like, so I'll start off with, where am I gonna start off? We'll start off with these, my first races.
Oreo 2.0.
These like hell.
Were they the ones that had the Volt Flywire in them and you took it out?
Nah, these are not the ones with the Volt Flywire. The ones with the Volt Flywire are these joints.
Ah, the Orcas, yeah.
Right, so these are like, I had the yellow bolts, you know, the ones that came through there and they were over there? Yeah, like, well, I was like, there's gotta be a way to get rid of that yellow because I'm not feeling it. And so there was tutorials on YouTube, so I tried it out. And
boom. Kind of hole in your shoes?
Nah, no holes in the shoes, but yeah, they turned out pretty fresh. Chucked a photo on TKS. Got a lot of attention on that. I think I pretty much...
He broke the internet.
I don't know. I pretty much just put them up the second day they released these, and then yeah, like I cut these up. What are these? Oreos. No, wait. No, cookies and cream. Sorry, cookies and cream colorway. Had to get these as well. This is like the trilogy. I call this the trilogy pack because I was like to myself, my little project is I'm gonna get these 3. I don't care how long it takes. Didn't take me too long, probably like 3 months. You know, to find these shoes. All on TKS, so thank you very much. Thank you for that. For
the kickstand represent.
The kickstand represent. All right.
Now, recently, everybody knows the frustration if you're into Yeezys of how hard it is to cop them for retail. This guy, what are they? The black and black and white.
They call these the black and white, but they don't look. They look white. They don't look white.
Is it Saint Pablo loves you? Is what it stands for? If you know what it is, drop it in the comments below. But
I think it's supply, man. Like, I don't really follow this. I don't really.
Tell us about those, bro.
Oh well, these. Alright, to be honest, I'm not really like. I don't mind Yeezys, but like to me, Yeezys now these days isn't the same. Whereas you seen someone like rocking like the Yeezy. Oh man, what's wrong? The Nike Yeezys. Yo, the plats. Like when I see, well, I tried these on in the mall one time. Like I won these and I like wore them the next day and then whenever I could. And I was wearing these in the mall, and then I was getting mixed reactions. I had some people like glaring, as in like in a good way, in a bad way. It was sort of like I don't know, like to me, like these are cool, like Yeezys, but you know, like seeing someone wear these is like, oh yeah, he's got Yeezys. But you see someone wear like the Yeezy, the Plats, the Red October, it's like, whoa, he got Yeezys. Like if you know what I mean, like these are cool, like Kanye doing the same. But like I'm not like a big Yeezy fan. You know, I only just entered like the I just emailed. Pretty much just put my email in for like a raffle sneaker boy. I didn't think I'd won it. I did win it, and then yeah.
Better shot of those bad boys.
My first and only Yeezys. Yeah, I don't really try with Yeezys. Another one. I guess everyone's sick of the NMDs. I mean, like last year Adidas sort of flooded the market, but
just a little bit,
Just a little bit, but these are all good artwork. Ended up getting these colorway, and then I was allowed to buy these on my first break if no one had bought these. So I was like, you know, why not?
And Andy was mad that he couldn't have a pair.
Yeah, sorry. And then yeah, I just, you know, like 11:30 on my break, no one had bought them. We were open at 9 o'clock, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy them. Yeah, so my first and only NMDs. Adidas doing your thing again.
Bro,
where are we gonna go?
Another thing I wanted to like ask about. I know obviously, you know, we can only rock certain shoes at work, but you've got some really you've got your, you know, obviously old school highs, bro. Like got those joints. What I want to know about though is, what are these, man? This leather, this blue and white, this is premium, this is nice ass. Tell me about that.
So pretty much like, I was like thinking that, I know that these been floating on the internet, like these are pretty much just plain, these are general release shoes. These are just like old school Vans in a navy colorway, all leather, and it's just got that nice zip. Like it's sort of like, I just sort of wanted like, I wanted another pair of Vans and I seen these going on the internet. I was like, yo, I'm gonna cop them. I think I'll work to get this colorway, I'm not too sure, but hella dope. I do like simplistic stuff just to wear, and yeah, just
straight up.
That nice leather with that zip, just, I don't know, little details.
Little details. Now, obviously, you know, we got a favorite right here. I'm just gonna throw this at you. Boom.
Alright.
Boom. Here's another one, here's another one.
Boom. Alright, so we got the, you know, the recently released Space Jam 11s, you know.
Oh wait, we know those.
With the 45. Funny story about these actually. So I was at the raffle with a few mates, and then my number was I think 43. And then I have the worst luck at raffles. Like I'll get called like the very last. I remember one time at a raffle, I did get called the very last. I was the last person called out.
And you still got a size?
No, I didn't get a size then. I don't know what
you got a size 15.
Out of 70 people, about 70, I was called number 3. Number 3 out of 70 people for these, and it's these. Oh my! I lost the job. I made it.
He legitimately nearly passed out.
I was like, oh my lord, oh my god, this is happening. But yeah,
The packaging, like obviously if you guys, you know, followed like last year's Jordan releases, there was some really premium stuff, but just the packaging is insane, as you would have seen in one of my other videos.
Yeah, the Bugs Bunny, the monster's hands.
And like, obviously, you know, you get that kind of almost silhouette-y, that clear boxing. Bro, everybody knows what these are. The steals!
Alright, the black cement trees. I'm gonna tell you a bit of a story about these. So, let's just like rewind about 2.5 years ago. Like, I remember people on Facebook were selling these around like 400, 450. Like, you had to pay 450 just for these. Like, I remember on the Kickstand, this guy was selling them, and he asked like, oh, what's? He offered me a price. I was like, what would you pay? I was like, oh, I know, I'll give you 400 shipped. He didn't sell it to me. He sold it to someone for like 450. So yeah, like I was like, all right, you know, I'm not gonna cop them at that time. Sorry.
6 years, damn.
So like, you know, I didn't. After that incident, what I was gonna do is I had a little envelope in my room. Every now and then I was gonna chuck in some notes in there. I'll eventually add it up. That way, if it cost me 500, I'll pay 500. Like, I'll just do anything. And then what happened was I got rid of someone hit my car. I had to get, some Pete player hit my car. I don't know what he was doing.
Didn't you reverse into the pole up front of your house?
No. I was tired. Yeah, but someone hit my car. So obviously that money I was saving in that envelope to go towards these, had to use that to get a new car, and then I had to put these in the hole until about 3 or 2 months ago. Yeah. Someone on the kickstand. These have been going down in price. I've noticed, like, man, going around that retail mark, like, you know, under 300 ship, like that's crazy. Like, people selling these for 450. I'm seeing these for under 300. But yeah, so long story short, someone on TKS was selling these $230 shipped. Oh! That's right, $230 shipped.
And it's pretty much got all the stars like around the toe box, only a little bit of heel drag. Minimal, you know, paint cracking in the midsole. Got a steal, straight
and you know what the funny thing is, I was that excited when these arrived. You know, these shoes are what, like 2012, 2011? Yeah. So these shoes, a little bit old-ish, but this right heel tab, I don't know why I pulled on it. Here, I put my fingers here, and I ripped it off by accident. I ripped off that heel tab.
Did you glue that back on?
Yeah, I ripped it off, I glued it back on.
That's a terrible glue job.
Yeah, so this one, I overdid the glue. I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna glue this back on, it's gonna stay on. And then about 2 weeks later, this one sort of gave way as well. That heel tab. So both heel tabs have come off, and I glued them back on. Just shows the age of it, you know, wear your sneakers. But these are like, one of my grails. This is like, I know people like throw the word grail up, but like this is like 3 years for me, like.
Bit of a Dragon Ball Z fan, straight up.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you saw some of the shots earlier in.
Yeah.
One shoe that Christian like raved on about was this bad boy. Catch. All right, let me bring you round.
Boom. White Cement 4s. These are the ones that came out in 2016 or late 2015 to early 2016. I think it was February 2016.
No, not 2016. That was like, that had to have been like 2014.
This one? No.
2014. Check the tab. Or 2015. Sorry.
I got Asian eyes. Sorry, bros. 2015.
Hey, see? 2015.
Late 2015, but yeah, like, I'm not really into white shoes that much, but these are it's just the right amount of white with the balance of the grays, you know, and like Nike Air. Like, when I heard that retro now, I was like, oh my god. And another influencer that sort of made me want to rock this, I was watching like a YouTube video on Complex. It was pretty much it was just called Shopping with A$AP Rocky, and he had a pair of these on his foot, and I was like, well, yo, like A$AP Rocky, he's just convinced me, like, just the way he's wearing it is like, yeah, I'm gonna cop these. And I got these, where did I get these off? Offspring. It cost me 350 shipped, so not cheap, but not too bad. Oh, word of bad advice, just careful with Offspring.
That box was manted.
They don't double box. This is the only damage, as you can see. Luckily, just like a little indentation.
Some people's were so bad, bro. Some of the photos I saw in TKS.
Yeah, like some people on the kickstand, when they got theirs from Offspring, or when they've ordered shoes off Offspring, some of the shoes have been pretty damaged. Yeah, I wouldn't say like damaged, but like, yeah, just careful, because if you don't care about the box, it's all good. Like.
One more, you know, quick question, bro. Like, Do you think that everyone knows you do a bit of graphic design? Do you think that some of the creative side, you know, you'd like to pass over one day and design your own shoe? You know, have you done it? Like, would you like to do like an ID one day?
Yeah, an ID is something I've been not thinking about for a while, but it's, you know, it's popped up in my head every now and then, like, oh, I should do an ID. Until I find out how much it costs to do an ID.
240 bucks?
Really? I thought it was like 400.
Nah, bro. You know they got it in Australia now. You can do it like Nike.com.au ID.
Maybe we'll do an ID one.
And we'll see a video soon.
You know, Mayfly wovens, like.
Got a couple of those. We obviously got those 2.0 boost joints. We got your Presto. All right, I think it's time. Something I've been wanting to do on these videos. Basically, this is really hard to get this shot. He's only got a few, you know, but so what we're gonna narrow it down is to his top 5 sneakers, chosen by Cortes. All right, we'll do it soon.